Hey guys, Toby Morrison here, and today's video is all about stop trying so hard. You're probably thinking, what do you mean? You should be trying hard all the time. No, see, the problem is that most people who have chronic fatigue syndrome or are burnt out or have adrenal fatigue or chronic illness, they're usually the type A personality, the overdoer, the high achiever who doesn't know how to stop. Okay, all they know is how to try. Trying is tiring. Now, I'm not saying give up, I'm not saying stop at all. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is stop trying so damn hard, because it is tiring and it is exhausting just doing that. And recovery and helping yourself all the time can become a full-time job. I just got off the phone to a lady yesterday, and she was telling me all the different things she was trying and doing, and I just said, whoa, you know, you need to slow down, you need to stop trying so much. It's actually, that's what's exhausting you all the time. And it was the first time anyone had ever said that to her. Most people are saying, you know, try this, do that, do this, do that. Look how many balls I'm going to be holding when I'm trying to do all those kind of things. It's exhausting just thinking about it, okay? So my suggestion is stop trying so hard. It becomes exhausting. It's like swimming uphill, or, you know, it's like running uphill, you know, and constantly pushing so hard that your body is just wearing out. And the same thing, it's like, you know, swimming against a river stream. You know, you're not going with the flow. You're constantly swimming against the stream, and it's just tiring and tiring. That stream is pushing you down, but you're trying to get back up, and it's just so hard and exhausting all the time. So there's a time when to try and to go hard and to progress and get to the next level, but there's also a time to reassess and actually start doing what's really important, but not necessarily try so hard. Sometimes you just need to go with the flow. So if you're in this position at the moment, or this situation where you constantly feel like you're trying and you're overwhelmed all the time because you're trying so hard, this is perfect timing maybe just to go with the flow and let the river take you. Okay, so my question that I'm going to ask you today, my proactive question is, what do you need to do to lie on your back and let the river take you and flow you through? What things do you have to let go of in order to do that? I would write that down. I would actually get really specific and actually ask yourself, what are the things I need to do to stop swimming against the stream? Okay? Sometimes it's just a mindset thing. You know, a big part of the problem is that because you're a high achiever, you're an overdoer, you're someone who doesn't like to sit still, you have a lot of association with your beliefs around that. So you believe that you're not good enough if you don't try, and that you're a failure if you don't try, and that, you know, if you're not trying all the time, then that's not good enough. And that's just a story that we play in our heads all the time. And, you know, I must admit, even myself, I have to catch myself sometimes saying that to myself. Oh, Toby, you should be trying harder. You should be doing more. You know, you're not fulfilling your fullest potential. Sometimes it's not about fulfilling potential. Sometimes it's just about being smart and going with the flow. All right, again, it's the yin to the yang. Sometimes you've got to go hard. Sometimes you've got to go a little bit slower and a little bit more calmer in order to get some balance back into your life. And remember, you've got to look at your past record. Have you been trying really hard for a long period of time? If you have, that constant try, that constant pushing, that constant doing, that constant overachieving becomes exhausting, and then there's a never-ending point that you'll never get to because it's never enough. So first of all, start with that. Unwind that stinking thinking. Unwind that belief that you're not good enough as you are. Okay? I'm getting a little bit deep here today, but that's alright. I don't mind that. So know that you're good enough without trying so hard. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Get clear on that. Maybe you don't need to achieve anything. Sometimes these videos can be confusing, but again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. But my key message here is just go with the flow sometimes. Of course you can swim against the river, but you know, swimming against the river constantly is probably not a great idea. You'll end up drowning, and you'll get completely burnt out, and you'll feel like giving up. Okay, so if you're at that point right now, this is a great reminder for you just to put the brakes on, slow it down, go with the flow, let go of that story that you're constantly replaying to your head that you're not good enough, that you have to try harder, and then start to do what you actually need to do. I hope that helps. For more information, you can go to cfshealth.com. Make sure you go to my new podcast, which is coming out shortly, which is the Choice Future Success podcast, the CFS podcast, where I talk about stuff on a daily basis and help you more. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. There's about 300 of them coming your way, and listen to your own voice. You are in control of your life. You are the one that can change it. No one else outside of you can do it. So let's do what works for you right now. Have a great day.